Thanks to italki for sponsoring a portion of this video. It's chilly here in the mountains of southern Japan, so let's find the bits that make chilly days cozy. I have no problem being productive, but I do wish my working hours were cozier, so I got this nice kotatsu desk from Muji. If you aren't familiar, a kotatsu is a low table with the quilt sandwiched between the frame and the top, which keeps the heat in. It's a heat the person, not the room approach. Japan is notorious for cold houses, but we just need to be intentional about getting the right interventions in place to manage. There were flannel quilts available to buy, but we had so many yukata fabrics on hand, I thought it would be great to repurpose the things we already have. This quilt is inspired by both American and Japanese quilting methods. It might not be the best example of a pure design in either way, but it does feel right at home here. Maybe because all of these fabrics have lived right in this prefecture for a long time. With the new year coming, I want to think about trajectory and take the time to be intentional. I plan to do more journaling, and I got some small items to help keep myself on track for next year. Did you achieve your goals this year? To be honest, I forgot what mine were, which is why I want to hold myself accountable by writing things down. I made a new YouTuber friend who inspired me. She makes really beautiful bullet journals, which is something I'd never tried before. She helped me realize that maybe turning journaling into something beautiful and relaxing and something to enjoy would help me to do it more. italki is an online language learning platform that provides personalized one-on-one language lessons in over 150 languages. I've used italki since living in the US, and now even though I live in Japan, I'm glad I can use italki to study Japanese in a flexible speaking environment, and I can even filter for where my teacher lives or is from to find certified teachers who are native speakers. It's flexible, pay-per lesson with no subscription, zero commute time, and I can schedule a customized lesson even here in the middle of the mountains. There are over 30,000 teachers to choose from, with lessons starting as low as $5. Today I'm chatting with Ayano-san, who lives in Tokyo.
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。四国について、綾野さんは質問ありますか？
四国、じゃあおすすめのところ聞きたいです。
おすすめ、佐渡岬ペニンスラわかりません。佐渡岬はおすすめです。島じゃなくて、ペニンスラわかりますか？
わかります。半島って言いますね。
半島。
Also, I've been learning English, so I can help you in English too.
What I appreciate about Ayano-san is that she had a lot of patience and was really positive and friendly. She also went out of her way to identify the words I didn't understand and made sure to type them in the chat box for me so I can write them down and review them later. I'm pleased to share that italki has provided a special deal for the Bitsii community. Click through the link below in the description to start your language learning journey. If you buy $10, you get an extra $5 for free for your first lesson using my exclusive promo code BITSII2025. but it's only available for the first 50 users. If you try it, I'd love to hear about it. I've really enjoyed my italki teachers, and I think a lot of you will too. These are Ginkgo nuts, called ginan in Japanese. They are a bit of a delicacy here, and we are lucky enough to have a giant tree right here that gives us more than we need. You're not supposed to touch the outside fruit part, but it's pretty easy to squish open. And then the ginkgo nut is inside. Before you start eating ginkgo nuts, be sure to do your research. They're actually kind of dangerous to eat. Eating more than a few per day for prolonged periods of time can be poisonous, and you shouldn't eat them raw. It smells like a strong cheese. It's kind of putrid. And the smelly, fleshy fruit can cause damage to your skin. But on the flip side, ginkgo biloba is also common in traditional Chinese medicine, and online sources suggest that they are antioxidant-rich, anti-inflammatory, and there are even claims about it helping with circulation, heart health, brain function, and anxiety and depression. They're common in Japanese dishes too, like chawanmushi, and can be added to nabe, onigiri, or roasted on a skewer for a pub-style snack with salt. I'm looking forward to the deep flavor once it's roasted, but I also simply love thinking about the diversity of nutritious things being introduced into my system, especially things that come from the ground right near where we live. I've moved around many times in my life, and one thing I've learned is that the things that work for you in one place won't necessarily work in another. Sometimes your hobbies, go-to favorite foods, and social support circles will need to change. One of the things I'm still figuring out is my go-to foods. I love a good salad, but a nice nourishing bowl makes sense for winter. And this one is particularly flavorful, filling, and delicious. I hope you enjoyed a day with me here in rural Japan. If you're interested, I'd love to hear what your intentions are for the new year. Happy 2025!